What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorldPodcast, and today we're going to be taking all the NFL takeaways from Sunday, Week 8, 2020. A lot of things happened. We're going to start off with the Patriots and the Bills. Number one, I want to tell you guys this. This was a game that the Patriots should have won. Before everybody starts raging about all the things that's going on with Bill Belichick and how Tom Brady's doing well, sometimes the players have to play well. Cam Newton has just not... He hasn't lived up to expectations. I don't know what expectations I'm talking about because the guy kind of sucked before he got, released from the Panthers. He didn't really have a good ending because of the injuries to his arm and stuff like that. But now he's just fumbling and doing weird stuff in the clutch. I have no idea what he's doing. But the Bills were able to overcome something that I didn't think that they were mentally able to do. So this team is starting to really impress me. I know they got the 2 losses there and it looked kind of weird, but this is a huge win because what happens is nobody is scared of the elephant in the room anymore. Nobody's scared of the Patriots. They're not scared of Bill Belichick. He doesn't have the players. And what I'm seeing is teams are coming in there so confident and they don't care. And that's the problem. He has to find another way to create fear. And defensively, they're not really doing that. So without Tom Brady, it's like, what do you have to be scared of? And that's how they're playing. And it's starting to get really, really wild over there. Jumping into the Titans and the Bengals, I told you guys this before. You see, Joe Burrow, when we watch him play, everybody starts to see a little something from each game as he continues to progress. And I did not see this coming, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys didn't either, even if you're a Bengals fan. Seeing them beat the Titans and the way that defense played was unbelievable because Derrick Henry, he was there. I watched him. It was him looking mad, big, ridiculous, and running through the line, but they played tough. They played up to par, and Burrow made some plays that were really, really crazy. Bernard had 2 scrimmage touchdowns. It was really, really good, but rolling out the pocket, throwing it. One play they came in, I thought they sacked him. The dude ran around in a circle and just threw the ball like he was playing a video game. So that was really, really good to see that. The Titans, however, throughout the season, you're going to get ugly losses. It just depends on how you recover from them. So I'm not going to overreact and say, oh my God, the Titans are done. I'm not doing any of that. They're still 5-2. They're chilling in the division. It's fine. Everything's going to be okay if they can get everything back together again. Because a lot of people believe that they're going to make another playoff run. And this time they may challenge the Chiefs and then probably beat the Ravens again. That's what people are saying. So let's see how that works out. No need to panic right now. The Raiders and the Browns. Browns are riding high. OBJ's hurt. Things are going on, to where people are like, yo, the Browns are different. No, they're not. They came out and scored a whopping 6 points. Now, the Raiders, we can say that we don't really know what we're going to get week to week from the Raiders. 1 week, we thought they were like the best team. They had the best tight end. And then the next week, they got destroyed. So I don't know what I'm getting from the Raiders, but this win was pretty solid because you hold a team like the Browns, even with OBJ being out, I believe they're talented enough to they probably should have been able to beat the Raiders, in my opinion. Now, whichever way that goes after, it depends on what the Browns are doing as a team, but the Browns are going to Brown. So you got to just understand that as you root for them. If you're a Browns fan, these things are going to happen. So watching this game was very, very, it's just like, what's going on here? It was absolutely ridiculous. But at the end of the day, we're going to see what happens later on. I don't think anybody expects the Browns to continue to be above 500, though. Even Brown fans, they were raging all over social media how disgusted they were. The Colts and the Lions. Initially, I thought the Lions had a chance. All of a sudden, the Colts went buck wild. I don't know what was going on. But again, neither of these teams, even the Colts at 5-2, I don't take either of these teams seriously. And some of you guys are like, yo, Gmia, bro, why are you hating on my team? I'm not hating on your team. What are they going to do? Like, you can get as many regular season wins as you want. You remember when Peyton Manning was just winning all those when he was a Colt quarterback and he was just like destroying the regular season and always losing in the playoffs? What did that do for him? It didn't do anything. It gave him a lot of yards and it was a lot of fun, whatever like that. But until he broke through and got the ring, it didn't really matter. So these two guys right here, like these two teams, it doesn't really matter what they're doing. I don't, bro, watching this game is like, all right, cool, dude, whatever. Do whatever you want. But I'm pretty sure some of you guys had some fantasy implications, and that's probably why you were more interested in it. But it's really not something of importance at this time. So I'm not even going to worry about that right now. The Vikings and the Packers. Now, this, to me, Dalvin Cook went wild. And if you had him in fantasy, you probably look at the score like, yo, why is this guy dropping the 50 piece on me? But if you had him on your team, it was a different story. I don't know how they played this well. Realistically speaking, I thought the Packers were going to destroy them just because of the way they were playing prior to this. And then that's when people start to look at these games in the NFC North and stuff like that, it's very, very difficult to assess, these divisional games. It's just really, really crazy. And that's what we got. We got some ridiculousness right there because I don't know what that was. Jets and the Chiefs, dog, like, let me just, I got to just jump to this right quick. Because with the Packers and the Vikings, I don't know what Aaron Rodgers was doing. But listen, the Chiefs and the Jets, this is funny because most of you guys hated Le'Veon Bell. This is what I like about social media. When Le'Veon Bell was on the Jets, there was so much negativity about him, right? He goes to the Chiefs and all of a sudden he has all these fans again. That shows you that it's based on the team that you play. You know, the team that you're on is basically what everything is about, because all of you guys knew he would play better with the Chiefs because they got Patrick Mahomes, they got all these speed runners, Tyreek Hill, all these dudes doing whatever they want. That opens up what he does. Similarly, when he was a Steeler, Big Ben had a lot of weapons as well, and he was in the same format. You see what happens when you play for a trash team? When he was with the Jets, he sucked uncontrollably because he was a star. So what does that teach all of us? The same thing I've been telling everybody. You have to have decent teammates around you in any sport. If it's a multiplayer sport, you have to have decent players around you. Because we saw that Le'Veon Bell can't do it by himself. Barry Sanders could. You know what I'm saying? Like Eric Dickerson could. There's certain running backs that just took it by the reins. Like, bro, look, we're running the ball. You know I'm running it. I'm going to do whatever. Not to say that he was ever going to be compared to one of those greats, but many of you guys just like, you turned your back on him once he went to the Jets. And that's kind of crazy because you know he's going to a trash team. He's not going to play well because there's no other threats. If it's only you, you're done. Look at the Cowboys. We'll get to them in a second. When you know all you got is Ezekiel Elliott, he's locked up. The dude's garbage. Like, he can't do anything. And that's the way football works. So the Chiefs just went all Chiefs on him, and it was just hilarious to see what was going on social media. So you guys are very, very funny. For those of you guys that do not follow me on social media, at GmiasWorld, Instagram, Facebook, all at GmiasWorld, definitely go ahead and do so to stay up to date with what's going on, everything that I'm doing. The Rams and the Dolphins, Tua getting his first win. His first touchdown, I didn't even know he threw the ball. It was that fast. Like that touch, I was like, yo, what was that? Was the ball thrown? Like, oh, what? Yep. Yeah, he threw the ball. The dude did what he had to do. The Rams, very, very bad loss. I'm going to tell you why. You can't lose this game to a rookie quarterback. Because guess what? Aaron Donald, all this stuff, he called them out. Oh, you guys are soft. All this. Yeah, you still soft. Yeah, but soft with the T. Like, bro, how are you losing this game? You cannot let a rookie and like, granted, the Dolphins defense, you know, he just rode the coattails primarily of the Dolphins defense. They played very, very well, and they did what they had to do. But at the end of the day, you cannot lose this game. If you're Jared Goff and the boys, you cannot lose this game. Aaron Donald, you cannot lose this game. And that's why he doesn't get the respect that I think he deserves, because he comes up short a lot in these type of games. But congratulations to him, man. He deserves it. You went out there, you handled your business. The Saints and the Bears. This was an unbelievable game. Alvin Kamara, you know, he was unbelievable in overtime. Like I said, the Saints are going to find a way to win. Everybody thinks that the Buccaneers are just going to run away with this division. I don't know what you guys are thinking. The Saints, this is his glory run right here. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Drew Brees is gone after this year. Everybody knows that. The writing's on the wall. The dude sucks. He's going to be out of here. I just said that to kind of aggravate the 504 boys over there. So he has to play as well as possible. It's going to be a showdown. And that's what's going to be so exciting when playoff time comes, because that's when we're going to be looking at it like, yeah, it's on now. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait for that. But congratulations to the Saints pulling that out. Niners and the Seahawks. Bro, you fought hard, but guess what, dude? You know, the Seahawks were ready to go and you sucked. You know, like, I fully expected the Seahawks to win this game, but DK Metcalf, bro, oh my, when you see what happens when you target, like, when you specify that you're going to go to your guy and your guy is better than the other guy on the other side, what happens? DK Metcalf just had his way with them. Like, this was just like, okay, cool, dude. You're not going to defend me. I'm going to do what I want, and that's it. Seahawks were, they need to keep DK Metcalf involved like that. I don't care. Throw a drag route, you know, hitches, because he's so fast. And once he gets the ball in the open field, he ran all the way from the left to the right side of the field, and nobody could do anything. They just watched it happen like, oh, okay, that guy's pretty fast. Like, what is the defense doing? Doesn't really matter. Seahawks outplayed the 49ers completely. Now, to be honest, the 49ers are injury, plagued right now, so it's very, very difficult to be able to assess what's going to go forward. But I'm just letting you guys understand this, right? The Seahawks, DK Metcalf is special. I like that kid, and I've always liked him since he come into the league. Big body, fast. I want to see how this plays out. Just let him continue to grow. The Eagles and the Cowboys. This Sunday Night Football game was so disgusting to watch because, you know, the Cowboys are a terrible team, bro. They suck. And at one point, Zerline was the best player on the Cowboys. I even tweeted that out because he was making all the field goals. They can't do anything. You know, Beneducci or whatever his name is, that guy sucks. Zeke Elliott sucks. Amari Cooper caught his first pass like late in the game. Like, he sucks. I don't know what they're doing, but the Cowboys, bro, dude, just miss me with them. Like, they're definitely, they got to fire McCarthy or something. Like, a mistake was made, and sometimes when everybody believes, oh, it's Jason Garrett, no, you see what happens, bro? Like, now it's just like, whose fault is it now? There's only one remaining guy that's always been there, and that's the owner. So he has to either let the reins go, let these guys coach the team, let these guys build their personnel, so at least we can know who the real culprit is. Because I can't even say, like, even though I just said it, fire McCarthy, because he can't do what he wants. And if you don't give him that leeway to see what happens, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty tough. But the Eagles went out there, did whatever they wanted. Carson Wentz was able to do whatever he wanted throughout the game, and it worked out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knew the Eagles were going to win, though. Many of you guys asked me when I was streaming Madden over on Twitch recently who would win. I told you Eagles in a landslide because the Cowboys are just terrible. It doesn't matter about the talent. They don't know what they're doing, and they're just going out there and taking L's in their file. So it is what it is. Steelers and the Ravens. This came down to the wire, and defensively, I am impressed with the Steelers because this dude Lamar Jackson tried to run the ball up the middle, and they were not having it. And we all know Lamar Jackson is very, very fast. The Steelers defense played unbelievable. It was I was sitting there watching like, yo, hold on. Is that the same Lamar Jackson? And then obviously the last pass, like, you can't expect the guy to catch it. He could have caught it, but it was a very, very difficult pass right in the middle, defense everywhere. They just played him so hard. So now I'm starting to think, are they really going back are they going to be able to go back to the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl? With the Steelers playing like this? Can the Steelers continue to play like this? And is Mike Tomlin getting any, respect? Because, last year when they sucked, it was all about, oh, bro, what's going on, fire him? Yo, bro, I haven't seen anything where they're like, yo, this guy's the coach of the year or anything. So, like, a lot of stuff is going on with the Steelers right now. We got to go ahead and take a look at it. But congratulations to that 7-0. That's ridiculous. And then finally, the Chargers and the Broncos. This was very, very impressive because I expected Herbert to dominate the Broncos. Okay, and the Broncos came out and played like savages and was able to pull this win through. This was extremely impressive if you're a Denver Bronco fan. Herbert, keep your head up, man. It's going to be okay. But this right here, this was beautiful because I did not see this coming. I thought it was going to get just straight washed. And it was a very exciting game, 61-point score between the two. But at the end of the day, it only could be one winner. I'm going to see you guys soon. You guys go ahead and have a great day. One love, y'all.